win! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line! Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Die, you brother! Die! Don't let them have the way through! Pour oil on them, for fuck's sake! That's it! Burn! Get ready!
Not this way. I have to help them hold the gate.
You never saw that coming.
Stop that ladder down or they'll overrun us!
I don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two. Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No! I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hole. I don't miss nothing.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
I slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here. Armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Go away, book. You'll get nothing from me.
How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then,
Matt
eh?
Henry!
That's an
Call
easy
off
one.
that damn
I always
dog
win,
before he
because
walks
you
down the
always
last of our
lose.
mates. Hey, call off that dog.
Aha.
Dog.
Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate.
Heel.
Roll a
What's all
few,
the fuss
eh?
about, Matt?
No.
Are you that hungry? All right. I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Hey, Conrad, one little game, mate.
Leave me alone. I know you only too well. It's all one little game. One little game. And then you go and take my last groschen.
Listen,
I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you're...
Give over, Tankard.
listen. If you give me that sausage now, they'll surely serve us up some real delicacies.
You might be right. After all right then, here's your sausage. And don't forget about me to...
Come here! Look what I have for you. How do you like?
I'll tell you, it's nothing.
And have you ever been?
No, that's why I decide. And
And you
don't, mate. Whenever they... The only thing... I hope none of... Watch that Tankard. You play dice with him. You'll lose great.
Do you know
For some,
yeah, of course.
not really, but I reckon our lords will bear in mind the times we're living in. We need to know who's going to... And the Royal Chamberlain, von Burgo, has...
How do you think things will end up?
How? No ways. Whenever someone parlays with...
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it.
Maybe you...
Aye, we'll see.
Have you ever been in these parts?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovis at the foot of the castle. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses if Sir Hans gives us... I must remember...
Where did you get the tape?
From that cave behind... It was just lying. So I says to myself, that's better than...
I see you've got...
Sure thing, Henry.
What do you want to...
Look, if you lose... How...
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday.
Sounds fair to me.
We'll see whose side luck is on today. If I was you, I'd take it. That's enough for me. Your turn. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? Ha! Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail.
That's just great.
You can never have too much.
All right.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones. No, that's as far as I go. Here. Aye, that'll do. Oh, come on! Here. Damn! What's this? You must have a... Damn your eyes. Ah, what's to be done?
Hey, Oaks.
Really? Cry? Would you give it after all? I gave you that.
Don't cry, Oaks.
You're a good lad.
We might...
Peace? I don't. But I hope there's... The main thing is that it don't get no worse.
To tell the truth, do you think our big miss...
Nothing to worry about.
You're a bit sure of yourself.
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message.
Do you know these?
A little. It's all rocks and...
So you've been in Trotsky?
Not Trotsky itself.
Ah.
No doubt. But also because I... And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies.
Tankard?
Yeah, yeah.
Henry! Henry! Oh,
I got the feeling you'd lost...
just for a moment. but true enough.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see. Well, we managed the situation all right in the end. If Hannah had seen it, maybe...
Well, I don't know.
Kiss my ass. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit?
You're in the mood for that after...
Certainly. So then?
All right, just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we...
Let's save the wages.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Ah!
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. Nice. Good. That's the way. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. You're doing great, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Strike back after the block. You've got to block the strike first. You have to block first. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Oh, Christ!
Nice, Henry. No. That way I can block you easily. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Nice technique! Let sparks fly! Come on, Henry! Christ! That was some wallop!
Piece of shit!
I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Yeah, all right. But I lost in Ratai that time. That was nearly the first time in my life I even held a sword in my hand, though.
Well, forging a sword isn't the same as wielding one.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You were...
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks fall, and then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked... Where's the shit?
Ha! I've got nothing. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know...
Apart from the...
Aye.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over...
Hey!
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here.
At last someone with some...
If I always had to think of...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time...
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends.